Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it again with another Whimpering Wastes reset. Yes, I am on a C-Man's account over in Southeast Asia, and they have given me the privilege of, with their all S0 R1 units, seeing what has changed in this game mode. And I'll be the first one to say I feel like WhiWa has not been on a great trajectory, especially when it comes to the tokens and the shilling that they've been doing for some of the most recently released units, because it feels like a lot of other older ones have kind of been left in the dust with some of the updates that have been going on over here. So obviously, I think the best way for us to start is to just take a look at the token overview. What's new in this reset? So, good fucking God, I'm already mad. Anyways, we've got 2 new tokens and a rerun of another one. Let's start with the rerun first so you can explain, or so you can see why I'm mad. Frostlands where Barrenness thrives. This is the token that shills Aemeath and Luke. We've also had this token, I think, like 30 times in a row. This might be the 6th time we've had the Aemeath token. Bro, she was released in 3.1. It's 3.3. Bro, she was released 80 years ago. Sorry, days. Why is her token still fucking here? Bro, no, why is her token still here? 40% spectral damage for Luke, 40% fusion damage for Aemeath. Bro, Tomb Break grants 30% all attribute damage. Tomb Break boost increased by... It's so ridiculous. It's insane. And I get, yes, you do want to make Aemeath feel good as a character, but bro, did you have to make her feel extraordinarily strong? 30 resets in a row. I don't know. It is what it is. I'm just kind of annoyed. Anyways, it's back. It is what it is. Now let's see some of the new additions. First one, the eye that gazes into the abyss. Enemies take 50% more total glacial chafe damage, and inflicting glacial chafe on the enemies increases total glacial chafe damage by 50%. Or sorry, inflicting glacial chafe increases total glacial damage by 50%. Yeah, this is clearly made for Hiyuki. And if you don't have Hiyuki, this thing is useless. So we have one that's shilling Aemeath, one that's shilling Aemeath and Toon Strain and Toon Rupture, and then the other is only usable on Hiyuki because she's the only person in the game that can even activate the second buff. And really, the only person that can activate its first buff too. So yeah, this is a 1 character token. Guys, I think Hiyuki is strong enough as well. I don't even think, like, she's actually a good Whimpering Wastes character, too. We'll do some testing today to show how good she is. But, yeah, this is, like, unnecessary. And now we got this one. Enemies take 30% more total fusion damage and 100% more total fusion burst. And inflicting negative statuses on enemies increases attack by 20% for 5 seconds. Aemeath has 2 tokens. Because guess what? You're not using Denya with this thing unless you have Aemeath on the team. Because Denya alone, her fusion burst is like not going to be enough to make it even like slightly not shit. So yeah, Aemeath has 2 tokens. One for if you play her in Toon Rupture mode, and then the other if you play her in fusion burst mode. So this is useless. Effectively useless unless you think a 20% attack buff or a 30% more total fusion damage buff is good for your fusion or negative status teams. Believe me, it's not. These are like fucking like these options over here are like better. So yeah, this is some dog shit. This is a rerun for her fusion, her rupture and Toon Strain. Maybe it's for like Denya's Toon mode. I don't fucking know. And then this is only for Hiyuki. Yeah, these are the worst tokens I think I've ever seen. Actually, the worst tokens I've ever seen. The most general token is this one. And the general buff is a 20% attack increase if you can inflict a negative status. This is so shit, it's unbelievable. I'm just hoping that the enemies themselves aren't annoying. But like, dude, these are the worst tokens I've ever I'm gonna need to make a separate video on this in the future, how bad these tokens are. What I want to test out today is this. How good, or really how bad are the teams that these tokens are made for without the tokens? And are these tokens even necessary? Or are they overshilling characters that don't even need them? We'll find out. But I can already tell at a baseline, I don't think these are necessary. So yeah, we got Lingering Infinite Torrents ready to go. The first team that we're going to be trying out over here, you might be able to imagine it, is going to be the Hiyuki team. Featuring Hiyuki, Chisa, and Lene. And we're not going to be using the shield token for this run. The second side, on the other hand, let's do a little bit of a Lupa. Yeah, let's do a Aemeath, Mornier, Lupa team down here, so we can utilize Frostlands where Baroness thrives. I know we're going to be missing Lene, but Lupa as an alternative, you still do end up having good clears. Actually, no, I'm going to change it to the Toon Rupture one. Yeah, we're going to change it to the Toon Rupture one. See how this does. If we need Lene, we need Lene, and then we'll figure it out. But, like, I don't think we're going to need it, and I think we're going to get some decent scores. Let's get this started out. First things first, though, let me just make sure everyone has good investment.
I shall be the vessel.
I think we're looking pretty good here. Yeah, we're looking pretty solid over here, too. All right, we should be good to go. Yeah, this reset is going to focus on the shilling. Those tokens piss me off. Oh, check out the enemies. That's a good idea. Florodrone, Reindeers, Gale-Scourge Stalker, and then the Cyan Feathered Heron. Okay, we got some anti-arrow, and then the Mining Reindeers from Hell. Awesome. Vitrium Dancers have the potential to be cancerous, but sometimes they're fine. Okay, so yeah, this is an anti-arrow reset as well. Goodbye, Segrika. Goodbye, Yuno. Goodbye, Cantarella. Goodbye, Chacona. Oh, that's gonna be rough. Hey, but at least Phrolova's back, so we can always test out a Phrolova team. All right, let's do this. And we just pray that Lene does not ungroup everybody here. All right, she kind of did, though.
Let there be snow.
You really gotta get this rotation down pretty good. Yeah, you really gotta get this rotation down pretty good, and, like, ping could actually be a, like, massive issue for you. Oh, this is way better. Oh, there's that one guy. Dude, how is there always one guy that gets, like...
Lifeline, block, flicker into fire.
Oh, did we get them all this time? Yeah, basically, I think you just gotta, like, reset until you're, like, able to, like, get that last motherfucker and just get him out. Yeah, there we go. And unfortunately,
for all wishes spoken, this vessel I offer.
Flicker into form. Come.
Unfortunately, our outro skill ran out over there because of, like, ping. But you guys are noticing, right? Why Chisa on the DPS set might be a little bit better.
A life as fleeting as the first snow. All in my wake. Brittle snow. Fading blue. Follow my moves if you can. Roam above the inferno, gazing at the snow.
I have been flicker a pivotal moment. Dismantle. Break apart. Drive safe. Special delivery.
You sure it's a ping issue? It's gotta be, bro.
This out. One more.
You should have run. Take your final dive into Naraka. Fading blue. You've prepared for this, have you not?
Hopefully this first take kills him.
May the Sakura incinerate. Burn this self away.
No!
Lifeline, block, flicker, nothingness. Deconstructed. Threads converge. This ends here. Connection.
Oh, I already see that one guy. Like, oh, he's just saying fuck you.
That's my signature. That's all you
Oh, this last guy is just saying fuck you to us.
need a ride, sweetheart?
You can trust me.
Oh, is she actually missing that?
A life
Dude.
as fleeting as the first.
It feels like the enemies are actively ungrouping themselves. I'm not gonna lie. It feels like the enemies were actively ungrouping themselves. I missed like half my stuff and we still got 2.5k. Like, not gonna lie, I feel like for all the stuff that went wrong in that clear, 2.5 on 300 ping and like literally throwing ultimates into thin air, I feel like that's pretty good. Yeah, probably closer to 3k on a purple token with better ping and more practice. And remember, this is on side 1.
Integration complete.
Guys, remember, that's on side 1.
Command mode engaged. Leave it to me. Attack confirmed.
That's on side 1. Remember that.
Structural override initiated. The fight is on! Break darkness! Starfall. Eclipse! Glory is upon us! The form of Mech! Souls sing in harmony? To the Savior's victory! Endblow! Light show of the finale! Fire! Order confirmed. Fly high! Truth! Reach the cosmos! Crash now!
Oh, here we go. Boom.
Savior rises!
Wait, did they actually live a fucking Exo Strider?
All units fire! Processing.
Are they supposed to live a 500k Exo Strider?
Structural override initiated. Burn to dust! Triumph at the stanchion! Bleed!
Or was that just ping?
Solar flare! Together we howl! The form of Mech! Blade cleaves the night. Peril purged in light! The world is mine to go.
I mean, this actually feels like it's kind of popping off.
Come on! Stars, light up tomorrow. Pierce through. Light
Oh, I gotta ult 3 of these motherfucks? Oh, hell no.
Assuming master control. Access confirmed. Order executed. Stars, hear my queries. Structural override initiated.
Yeah, we kind of extended that rotation a little bit longer.
All baddies will burn. The form of Mech. Endblow. Starlight over the seas. Scorch through the void. Heroes on. Lights up. Limelights checked. Smile. Sparks. Ignite the world. Meltdown. Body limit.
All right, boom.
Savior rises. Assuming master control. Guidance ready. Processing authorizing maximum.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I didn't do that badly in this team, but like it's yeah, it's not exactly the results I was expecting.
The fight is on! Break darkness!
I mean, it's kind of the same, just on side 2. I guess the main point is that, yeah, this team can definitely do better, but on a first pass with the purple tokens, they both still clear. So it's the main takeaway that we're trying to make over here is that these units are still strong, Whimpering Wastes characters that don't need to be shilled 4,000 times in a row. They don't need to be shilled 4,000 times in a row. And this Rupture team with the Rupture token gets a lot better when I put Lene in it. So that's another fact as well. So why don't we go ahead and with some of the adjustments that we're naturally already seeing, right? Why don't we just put on this broken token over here and then put on this broken token over here and to spice it up even more? Why don't we switch them? Why don't we switch them so that one team gets side 1, the other team gets side 2, and then we can just we can kind of see how the cookie crumbles over here, right? Yeah, get that shilling over here, get that shilling over here. Let's see what it looks like now. The Aemeath one might be a little bit rough, especially when she doesn't have liberations, but we'll figure it out. Right? We'll figure it out.
Attack confirmed. With me, the form of mess. Eclipse. So the world is mine to guard. Objective logged. Come on. Blade cleaves the night.
Actually, not that bad.
Burst in light. Light wings activated.
Yeah, not bad with her on side 1. You probably not the rotation you were expecting, but yeah, it appears to have one-shot those motherfuckers regardless. Hey, if you don't need the damage, who cares?
Structural override initiated. With me to victory! Break right on target. What? All baddies will burn. Here. Let's start. Into the spotlight. Whirling up. Come on, starlight over the seas. Scorch through the void. Light show of the finale. Fire. Order confirmed. Come on.
I mean, this just looks ridiculous, doesn't it?
Body limit.
This just looks ridiculous, doesn't it, with the token? Bro, we're not even using Lene, and we're like, bro, that did 100-something K damage.
Master control. Processing authorizing maximum output.
That did, yeah, no, that did 1 million damage.
Structural override initiated. The fight is on. Die, evil.
And remember, Lupa gets that fusion damage buff as well.
Whirling up. Come on, little one. Souls sing in harmony. To the Savior's victory. Heroes on. Lights up. Line lights checked. From the smile. Sparks. Ignite the world. Cluster cannon ready. The Savior rises.
And just remember, I think the team only gets stronger with Lene. And this is on side 1 too.
Structural override initiated. Triumph at the spear tip. Please, Bill. Glory is upon us. Whirling up. Come starlight.
Ah, the grouping got kind of fucked up over here, but this should fix it.
Eclipse. Light show of the finale. Fire. Order confirmed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that scores above 3K if we're not on the first side. I'm pretty sure that just being on first side is one of the reasons why. Yeah, and again, I think the main issue is the spawn delay that we're seeing. It's kind of ridiculous in between all the different waves. The Hiyuki team over here, this is where shit's gonna go a little bit crazy though. So let's get ready for this.
Stress points mapped. Flicker into form. A
Bro,
pivotal
how is this still happening?
deviation corrected. This ends here. Cutting through the numbers. Drive safe. Special delivery. Goes boom. Shake it up. Zip. Mark. Hey, where's the fire?
You can trust me. Meet the sun. A life as fleeting as the first snow. Fading blue. Evanescent morning dew. Vanish. May the sakura
Okay.
incinerate. Burn this self away.
Lifeline blocked. With nothingness. Deconstructed. Hup, hup. Connection 7. Stay. Don't blink. You'll
Bro, holy shit.
shake it up. One more. No, look. That's all you got.
Should have run. Heed the song. Take your final dive into Narada. Fading blue. Follow my moves if you can. Be gone.
I think the main thing about her that kind of like pisses me off is how her yais basically directly interact with spawn time.
Gazing at the snow.
Oh! Oh, and ping over there just made it so that my second ult didn't do anything?
Meet your end.
Usually the enemies will spawn in between the damage ticks.
Deviation corrected. Structural collapse.
Yeah, the enemies are supposed to spawn in between the damage ticks.
Tie a bow and
Oh yeah, so I just got scammed there.
signature. Need a ride, sweetheart?
Yeah, no, I just got fucking scammed there.
To escape.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be honest. This clear was a fucking disaster. Yeah, that clear was a fucking disaster. So, essentially, Hiyuki has a lot of, like, delayed hits on her abilities, where her waves don't spawn in at certain times, then she loses, like, half of her ability to clear. So, yeah, no, that was rough. That seemed like a big old ping situation over here.
Stress points mapped. Flicker into nothingness. Deconstructed.
Yeah, no, this ping feels like the biggest issue to me.
This ends here. Connection 7. Drive stay. Special delivery goes boom.
Yeah, no. When I tested her out in North America, she did seem strong.
I call the shot.
But she might be one of the more ping-dependent characters in the game, brother.
Should have run. Heed the song. Let there be snow. All in my wake. Dissipate. Brittle snow. Fading blue. Waning moon.
Honestly, it might be a little bit better to, like, even, like, fucking weave some attacks in between her yais.
This vessel I offer.
Lifeline blocked. Flicker into form.
One thing I am noticing, though, is that in WhiWa, bro, it feels really hard to, like, get off everything in Linnea's outro.
Break apart. Drive stay. Tie a bow.
Yeah, it feels like your Linnea outro is going to end up, like, running out really frequently.
All you got.
Unless you just decide to say fuck you to the monster, like, to the wave spawns.
Too late to escape. Take your final dive into Narada. Brittle snow. Fading blue. Waning moon. Follow my moves if you can. Heed the summon.
Yeah, like, that shit ran out over there.
The inferno, gazing at the snow.
Blink. Flicker into form. A pivotal moment. Click. Down to the mic. Structural collapse. Cutting through the number. Drive stay. Don't blink. You'll miss the best part. Yo, shake it up. That's all you got. Smart. Woo. Need a ride, sweetheart?
Heed the summon. Let there be snow.
All right.
Be gone. Fading bloom. You've prepared for this, have you not?
All right, hopefully we'll get the hit into the next spot here. Clear them all. Oh, nice, nice, nice. We did get it there.
Flicker in nothingness. Deconstructed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe this token is way worse than we thought. And the fair thing about this token being potentially bad, guys, is that it's not buffing anybody else on the fucking team. I think this token is actually supposed to be designed for her with Lucilla. So, like, not only does this thing only work on one character in the game, it seems kind of shit, too. Bro, this only impacts Hiyuki. This negative status one increases the damage of everybody on the team. This only buffs Hiyuki and nobody else. I don't know, like, this thing is actually bad. So not only is it Giga's shield for only one character, the token itself is not good. So yeah, this is obviously meant for Lucilla, who's supposed to come in. And then this token is just straight up not even usable right now. This thing is like not even fucking usable right now until Denya comes out. Yeah, no, the eye that gazes into the abyss, this thing is some straight doo-doo water. So why don't we go ahead, now that we've explored kind of like the shilling and the fact that either the tokens are so bad they're not even worth using, or the characters don't need them in terms of like Aemeath, let's talk a little bit more about what the actual issues are with some of the other teams that are going to be running this reset. Yeah, so Segrika is dead. She's not playable. Is probably dead too, though you probably weren't using her except to buff Augusta. And Augusta are Giga dead because there's Electro and Arrow resistance. So like, what the fuck are you gonna use this team for? Cardathea and Chakota are dead too because of all the Arrow mobs. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. What teams would I recommend this reset? Classic Galbrena team. Whenever Galbrena is shilled, or whenever Aemeath is shilled, Galbrena ends up benefiting as well. Obviously, you can still use Luke Herson with the Giga Shield token that he has, and you're good there. Phrolova is 1,000,000% back. And, like, yeah, you just use this consistent little token down here with the Echo skill damage, and I'm pretty sure Phrolova Chuyan teams will still clear. We might as well test one out. But in terms of all the other teams, bro, it actually seems like this is one of the most restrictive resets ever. Like, unless you actually like using unless you like using fusion teams, bro, they killed Cart. Like, yeah, it doesn't, like, they killed Electro. Camellya might still be good just off, like, no anti-havoc this time. There's just not really a lot of lineups. Yeah, it feels like there's not really that much lineups. So Galbrena Mono Fusion is also like another pretty consistent one that you might have picked up. You might feel ready to use. Is 30% more total fusion damage worth it? Inflicting negative status on enemies increases attack. Yeah, I mean, 30% more fusion damage might be better. Yeah, and on side one, yeah, why don't we just try out? I already know a Phrolova team's gonna butt fuck this, so I don't really care too much. Yeah, why don't we just try out a good old classic Camellya team? See how this does. Yeah, Camellya team on side one, bro. And then Mono Fusion. Mono Fusion down there. Yeah, let's see what this one's all about. Hey, yo, this might be a nightmare, boys. Yeah, I'm gonna just let you know. I'm gonna just let y'all know in advance. This might be a nightmare.
At your disposal. Stay behind me. A change of perception. Proud of budding seeds. Leave it to me.
Like frigid death.
Astral modulation.
So many missed crits, yeah.
Stay behind me.
Bloom from ashen shell. Don't run. Keep the dance going. Vitality sour. Let's have fun. Oath from the heart. Stay calm.
Lotus pervade.
Lion graft you.
Stay behind me.
Sprout of budding seeds. ordained. Diminish.
Shackles be gone.
Astral.
Yeah, having just a purple token is a little bit rough, guys. I will be real with you here.
Born from ancient root, feed my
Yeah, having just the purple token is rough.
deceivers.
It does make me wonder, hey, maybe we could use, like, one general token, you know what I mean? At least these guys seem to prance in a circle now, at least. Like, I guess the 3-cost AI has without a doubt been improved, right? Yeah, I don't know. This doesn't feel very good. I mean, yeah, I think you can still clear with it, but, yeah. Yeah, with just a I think if you had, like, the gold Burning Waves token, maybe. But, yeah, that doesn't feel very good anymore. Maybe with Rosia, yeah. Maybe with, like, a built Rosia, you can get it done there.
Behave now.
Cover modules ready. Guidance ready. Leave it to me.
That's always a possibility, right?
Authorizing maximum output. Locked in. Structural override initiated. With me,
What is this grouping? I don't know, bro.
You can't escape me. I've come to send you to your grave.
A fresh face.
Bathed in flames. Explode.
To hell with you.
Painted hellfire.
Devour them all.
Assuming master control. Processing complete.
Not bad.
Hear my queries. Structural override initiated. With me! To victory! Break darkness! Glory is upon us!
Oh, great. Oh, awesome. We missed some of her air attacks, as per usual, bro.
By my trigger. Enter Hell's Gate.
Scorched to
Fight fire with fire.
let strength speak.
Lock on.
You don't need to wait for Mornier's heavy to finish. You get Concerto upon using it. Just shut the fuck up. You don't know how her shit works. Bro, like, you have to wait for her Concerto, for her heavy to finish to get the Concerto. Are you on drugs? But wait, why would you LARP about Concerto generation?
Into the spotlight!
Speak of the devil. Rise. The hunt ends here.
Time to go.
Painted hellfire.
Devour them all.
Reach.
Like, LARPing about Concerto generation is crazy, bro.
All units fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. It feels like a lot of my teams are just getting worse scores. Maybe it's all like a ping thing. Maybe it's HP inflation. Maybe it's Maybelline. Who knows? Yeah, no, these aren't really good scores. These aren't really good scores. I don't even feel like I'm playing like monstrously fucking bad. But like, yeah, no, that's not even getting the full rewards. Yeah, that's not even getting the full rewards. I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't, with Arrow not being there, bro, like, I really am struggling to find out what teams you would play. They killed Augusta, you know. Zani and Phoebe's like fucking pulling teeth. Carlotta doesn't work. Mono Fusion probably isn't gonna cut it if Galbrena Mono Fusion isn't working. Yeah, I'm just gonna be real with you, bro. I hope you have Phrolova. Yeah, let's just see how consistently Phrolova does in this reset. And then on the bottom side, bro, like, do you see what I mean? It feels like there's so little teams you could play. It actually feels like there's so little teams for you to play. I hope you pulled Hiyuki, brother. What the fuck are you gonna use? Can't use Arrow, can't use Electro. Jinsei? Yeah, hey, I know who's on banner. I know who's on banner this reset. It's Phrolova. Bro, they know Phrolova's so good, she doesn't even need a token. What are you gonna play? Wait, actually. See if Segrika can do it into resistance? Hey, yeah, I guess we could do that. All right, Shuyan, you're on vacation. All right, Rosia, get back in this lineup. You're needed. You're needed here. All right, yeah, I guess we can just see as like a fun little bonus. Can Segrika do it into? Can she get the job done into resistance? Yeah, this is why Rosia is actually a slightly valuable character. It's so that you can replace Chuyan with her in the Phrolova team.
Cadence, Holt, Symphony of Life. Life or death, no alternative.
Bro, she just like clears 2 ways like by herself. Wrong token apparently. I don't fuck. Okay, can somebody explain why my Rosia did not get her forte there? Was it lag? Which one do you use? Echo token is the strongest purple. Which one do you use on Phrolova then? Yeah, it's like my shit bugged anyways. You do all attribute, you do the red one? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Get a little bit of Segrika down here and put her on the Echo skill damage one. That one's actually good because she does a fuck ton of damage. Rosia has no. Oh, that's not good. I see she doesn't have her own dedicated Echo set, which is that's probably a good call because the character's so fucking bad. All right, yeah, we're taking back Chisa's pieces. Holy fucking shit, bro. Oh my god. That attack looked low.
Symphony of Life.
You wanna know why?
Victus, ready. Whales.
Because this Rosia's on a Stodard.
Songs of old. Aerial stunt. Mamma mia, avanti. I'll warm up the
I'll
crowd.
keep you company. Oh, this will be fun.
Bro, did I like scan in the middle of combat? What is this shit?
Cadence, Holt.
Bro, how is there one that far away? Where is he going?
Heed the echoes. Witness blossoms in wind. Aerial stunt. Mamma mia.
Bro, how do we not need to reset off of that?
Performance.
Hey, yeah, that's one of the reasons why this unit is broken, by the way. Imagine not needing to reset off of that fucking disaster.
So, sleep in the whispers of silence.
Annihilation. Preparatory beats. Begin. Symphony of Life.
What other character in the game would you be able to, like, not... You'd be able to ignore that that just fucking happened.
Songs of old. Aerial stunt. Tornado nuclear. Mamma mia, avanti. The world is our stage. I'll warm up the crowd.
Surge deep. Oh, this will be fun. Sink into the endless deep. Breath forth in fury.
Oblivion. Symphony of Life. Heed the echoes. Aerial stunt. The
I
soul
fucked up.
Never entombed.
Doesn't matter. It's not like she was doing any damage anyways, you know what I mean?
Figure out, Frog. Performance.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I'll warm up the
I'll
crowd.
keep you company. Smother, engulfed by sea's venom.
Are you guys sure the red token is better? Are you guys sure the red token is better? This didn't seem that good. Has the HP just gone up in general?
Why not savor this?
This is the thing. I don't think that there's enough of a difference between the two tokens
Thus,
for it to, like, not be an easy 3K, which is what I'm used to.
preparatory beats. Begin. Chant. Songs of old. Aerial stunt. Tornado.
I mean, yeah, those enemies literally survived an Exo Strider ult.
Mamma mia. I'll warm up the crowd.
Take a breath. Right here. will be fine.
Ensemble. Iptus, Freddy. Symphony of life. Life or death. No alternative. The soul never entombed. Aerial stunt. Mamma mia. Avanti.
It would be tragic if you need...
I'll warm up the crowd.
Breath forth in you. Sleep in the whispers of silence. Oh, this will be fun.
Oblivion. Symphony of life. Heed echoes. Witness. Blossoms in wind. Aerial stunt. Mamma mia. Avanti. Improv. Performance.
Take a breath and right here. Riptides claim you. Sink into the endless deep.
Annihilation. You a symphony of life. Preparatory beat. Begin. Chant. Songs of old.
Is not having the Rosia fully geared resulting in some intense griefing happening in my runs?
Time for some crowd work. I'll warm up the crowd.
Fall from the sunken depths. Engulfed by sea's venom.
Yeah, I mean, that was 2.6, maybe 2 point, I don't know, that didn't seem very good. That didn't seem as good. All right, well, let's go ahead and see what Segrika does into resistance now.
Now presenting a poem of finale.
What sleeps within bamboo? Mandate calls. Judgment falls.
Let me
My move is
grease my
the blade.
friends.
Ah!
Thanks for watching. Ta-da! A grand overture. A perfect
Wait, why does she kind of look like she's popping off, though?
What sleeps within bamboo? Your life is mine to take.
And that's with a big ult into one mob.
Break like bamboo.
Let me
My move
grease
is
my
the blade.
friends. Know what explosion means? New name? Eliminate!
Boom!
Demon Train.
Okay, that felt so bad. I'm gonna reset off of that. Yeah, that gave me cancer. You guys get why I did, right?
Greet my friends.
A perfect. Let the show begin.
What sleeps within bamboo? Behold one strike. To settle it all.
Let me
My move is the blade.
straight to
Here we go. Here, you gotta hit everything with this one.
This is it. You're gonna remember this. Greet my friends.
Thanks for watching. Ta-da!
Okay, we kind of delayed a little bit of our shit there, which is like unfortunate, right?
Listen, the trio of destiny.
What sleeps within bamboo? Mandate calls. Judgment
Worse than
falls.
before? I don't know what you're talking about. Nah, this is better.
Bamboo.
Let me
My move is the
my friends.
Ah!
Know what explosion means? Thanks for watching. A perfect call. Now presenting a poem of finale.
What sleeps within bamboo? Behold this boy. Your life is mine to take.
What a waste of good suffering. What does that even mean? I don't like that you wrote that.
My move is the blade.
Oh, greet my friends. Straight to the stars.
How did he not get hit by that?
You're gonna remember this. Thanks for watching. Polyphony. A perfect.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. This team doing this into resistance with this much griefed shit, it's kind of impressive.
Settle it all.
Like, it's actually kind of impressive. I expected it to do, like, way worse, but she might just be able to clear into resistance. Like, she just might be able to.
Illuminate.
Like, I think she actually reliably clears into it. You just saw me grief so hard 2 times. You just saw me grief like crazy in the middle of that run. So, yeah, I mean, I guess this lineup still works. You might be better on the Echo skill one compared to the other one. All right, let's do one final run over here with testing Phrolova on the Echo skill one. That also might just be a ping issue there. I'm surprised at how good the Segrika team was, though.
It's a steady symphony of life. Whales rejoicing, the soul never entombed. Aerial stunt. Mamma mia, avanti. I'll warm up the crowd.
Surge of deep tides. Oh, this will be fun.
Annihilation. You're in symphony of life. Preparatory beat.
Okay, alrighty.
Witness. Blossoms in wind. Aerial stunt. Tempest show. Mamma mia. Avanti. Figurati. Time for some crowd work. I'll warm up the crowd.
Take a breath. I'm right here. Oh, this will be fun. Engulfed by sea's venom.
Oh, bro, I hate using Cantarella. Oh, I hate using this character, bro. Bro, she might be, like, the worst feeling sub DPS in the game. I don't know how they managed to do it. Bro, her kit feels unimaginably shit to fucking use.
Songs of old.
Oh my god, like her air attacks too? Uninstall moment.
Mamma mia. Avanti. Figurati. Performance.
Rosia's worse. Honestly, I think Rosia feels better to play than Cantarella. I'm not even... Bro, is that a deer in the corner there?
Whispers of siren.
Oh, bro, how did he even get there?
Oh, this will be fun.
Ensemble. Cadence. Halt. Whales. Rejoicing. Witness. Blossoms in wind. Aerial stunt. Mamma mia. Avanti.
I mean, I don't know. The score seems like roughly the same. I know we had to go deal with, like, Bambi's fucking escape from the zoo over there, but, like...
Sink into the endless deep.
Yeah, no, I mean... Yeah, I mean, I think we maybe get to 2.7, 2.8. And I think with the built Rosia that actually deals damage, you'll definitely do fine too. Yeah, I mean, I guess the main takeaway is that these guys will still clear into resistance. These guys will still clear into resistance. They're still the most budget-friendly picks you can make from the perspective of, you probably already have Chakona because you pulled Cart. Chu Yan is a really good character. That's probably the best sub DPS in the game, if we're going to be honest over here. But yeah, this reset, I don't know if it's like the enemies having more HP. Them taking an Exo Strider hit like that was obscene. Never seen that one before. And, yeah, I don't really know. It's like the Galbrena team didn't feel good. The Camellya team didn't feel good. A lot of teams don't really feel very good to me. And having the arrow and the electro resistance, oddly enough, like, they should never do an arrow resistance ever again. They shouldn't. There's too many arrow characters in this game. It actually feels really bad trying to make team comps. That, and this could all be 300 ping, but this reset didn't feel that good to me. Honestly, one of the worst resets yet, at least in my opinion. And the tokens, not helping. Yeah, these tokens are not helping, bro. They're fucking abysmal. This token's like not even good on the Hiyuki team. You need the Glacio Chafe sub DPS for this one to even be good. Low-key, it's worse than the purple one. This shit has been reran 7,000 times. I'm tired of it. And bro, what are you doing when this is like not Denya's not even out yet? Like, what is like? I know she's coming out in like 2 weeks, but still, it's like halfway through the reset, and one of the gold tokens isn't doing anything. It is what it is. I'm not very happy with it, but maybe you are. Let me know what you all thought. Peace out.